This is going to be a little segment that I'm going to implement because I usually sit here and enjoy my coffee in the morning. So we're going to have a little coffee chat with Indi, and we'll just be talking about cat things and maybe ranting a little bit. This owner came in yesterday with her cat, who is 16 months old. All names and breeds and owners will not be included. I'm just giving you an example of how old the cat is. She comes in with her cat for his vaccine appointment, and then she has a laundry list of things to talk about, most of which are behavioral. So she asked me a few questions like, is this normal? Is this abnormal? And then what to do about it. So one of them is she's very frustrated with her cat scratching her leather furniture. And I definitely go into a little discussion of how to mitigate that. And I gave her a lot of advice, but my issue is that if your pet is behaving in a way that you don't want to see, and you haven't hired a trainer to do this, speak to your veterinarian. And the last thing I want is for a year to go by and the pet comes in for a vaccine appointment and the owner has a list of different concerns that they've been dealing with for the past year. Why did you not come to us sooner? You've now been dealing with this for 6-8 months, and now we have to retrain your pet, your dog, your cat, how to behave more. There are motion sensors for tops of counters, so counter surfing cats. If you've been watching the My Cat from Hell, the presenter on My Cat from Hell talks about different sensors to use and how punishment or spray bottles isn't going to work, because all the cat has learned is to not do that behavior when you're around with the spray bottle. They'll still do it. If you're around and the spray bottle is nowhere around, then they're still going to do that. And they're still going to jump on the counter if you leave food out. Cats like to be high up. And this particular owner, I asked her, does your cat have a cat tower? And her response was, my husband doesn't want the cat to have a cat tower because they don't like cat towers. And then I'm like, well, there's your problem there. The cats like to be high up. They like to look at what the scene is. And if you don't have a tower, then that's your fault that your cat is doing the things that you don't want them to do. You can train your cat, clicker training, positive reinforcement. So one, you need to be in control of their snacks, in control of their meals when they eat, because if you're just free feeding, then you are essentially a useless roommate to your cat, and cats are just going to do whatever they want to do. Another way that you need to mitigate your behaviors in your, or I guess negative behaviors in the cats, or the behaviors that you don't want, they're not necessarily negative, they're natural behaviors in your cat, to be up high, to scratch things. Biting is also a natural behavior in cats, so if your cat is biting you, in order to change the way that they behave, you need to stimulate them in another way. You need to give them an outlet for their energy. Cats are generally pretty lazy, but if you essentially exercise the mind of your cat with puzzle feeders, with toys, with laser pointers, if your cat likes that, hiding things in boxes. You can put a box full of newspaper with some treats in the bottom, and then they're busy hunting for these treats. So if you aren't implementing these sorts of things for your cat, then you are doing yourself a disservice, because your cat now either wants attention or is bored and they need something to do. So there will be more information on clicker training. There will be more information on how to train your cat. Indi will scratch her post on command, and people don't even understand that this is even a possibility. So I'll be teaching you how to do that with your cat. As long as they're food motivated or motivated in some way, it will be very easy for you to get your cat to do these things. So long. This is just a little coffee chat, and we will see you next time. Bye.